going on? Alright, just watched some Russell Brand, right? This new one he got out. They just admitted this. And yeah, you should watch that. I feel a lot of condemnation right now, so I'm gonna name this one Condemnation towards groups who want to make our lives more difficult in the guise of safety and and using fear to make us feel like we need to be um, deferred and run us into penalty for not complying with their new system, right? So I could easily say, like, I gotta cross the bridge, fast track, right? And I had no problem paying $6 every day, right? And then this thing happened, right? So there was no more tow people, and I guess they lost their jobs or got laid off, and so now you gotta drive through, and then if you don't pay your bill on time, they charging you an evasion toll, right? And a lot of people don't always pay their bills on time, so that's a lot of extra revenue that they knew they were going to get. Psychologically, the percentage of people who are going to pay their bills on time, not to say that we don't want to pay our bills on time, but it slips us, or we spend too much here, we spend too much there naturally, and then we don't have enough for that new bill that we just accumulated. But we know that if it was cash, we would be able to just do it because we been did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like them knowing how what's naturally gonna happen, they manipulate that to get more money. Like, I gave Fast Track my card and I allotted them for $60, and that went out. But then it started taking 60 and 60, and I want to say at one time it took 120, and then I turned that card off. I turned that card off because that's not what I gave it to them for. And it's a monopoly. There you go. It's a monopoly everywhere. But we have to stop trusting the news. We have to stop trusting media, and let them earn their trust. Do your own research about the story after they tell it to you. Okay? Do your own research around it. Don't just watch what they say and then think that's what it is, because that's not all that it is, because it's a very limited amount of information they're giving you, and there's so much more that went on, and their segments are only so long, and if they're feeding you information that's incomplete, and if we fully understood that's how they control how we feel and how we think about things. Like I told you, if a movie can make you cry, they know how our mind behave to get us to see and do certain things. And the death of children, is a very strong emotion that makes people pliable. Like, I'll do anything, I just don't want your kids to die. You know what I'm saying? And then the people they bring up there to make you feel like they really care. It's manipulation, and I condemn that, and it's disgusting. And the only way to protect you from somebody with a gun is with your own gun. Okay. Let somebody try to come in your house and do you wrong, and they have a gun in their hand. If you don't have a gun on you, you're gonna call somebody with a gun, right? So how long do you think it's gonna take that person to get there, compared to how much you care about your life and understand circumstances? And that's why, everybody should be having a weapon, and we should all get educated about it. We should all have classes we have to go to every 6 months or so, just to keep our, you know, our record valid. You know what I'm saying? But it's necessary because guns will never go away, and they'll always be in the hands of people who don't want to do good. But if they know that somebody's gonna turn around and do the right thing, they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of these videos I watch, um, it's this guy. He has like it's a Viper or something like that. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. I can look it up, but I mean I got my phone. I got my other phone. I told you about my phone. So let me see this. If I go to my YouTube, it'll show my history. But it's this other guy. So basically, I don't know. Anyway, when the guys coming with the robbers coming with the gun, or the criminals coming with the guns, right? And the victim has a gun, they run out. You feel what I'm saying? You see it over and over and over again. You know? So them trying to convince you that you don't need, you know what I'm saying, your protection is sinister. It's sinister. You know what I'm saying? If you look back into history and you understand what has happened, you know, confiscation, registration, confiscation. I'm not sure if I'm able to say that word because, you know, the community guidelines. But it, side to side, and Jenny. Okay, yeah, you got that right. Okay, anyway, it's human nature. That's the cycle of the GOV. You know what I'm saying? It's the cycle of it. That's the nature of it. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And you see what's going on out there in Shanghai. You see what's going to go to China Insights. What else I'll be on? China Observer. Then I'll be on China Uncensored. And it's like, and you see what happened. What's going on out there? It's a dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? And like with this, these vaccines they already got for this, you know, you know what I'm saying? This you know what I'm saying? Is they trying to make money, and all these corporations they got these, you know, these pull in these, you know, with these buildings and, you know, these stores, and they all in it together to make money. You know what I'm saying? And they all help each other, and we just want to live our lives, but that's not what they are going to allow us to do if we don't stand up and boycott. You know what I'm saying? But by line, right? Lay down. You know what I'm saying? And just not play their game. You know, straight up. So, you know, research the WEF. Keep saying that. Watch all their videos and see what they want for our lives. Like this digital money is like they'll know everything you spend on. You know what I'm saying? And is elimination of privacy. Like you say, your free will. He said, "Oh, that's a past thought." You know what I'm saying? He didn't say that literal. I mean, he did say that literal. Not he didn't say that literally, but he said that literally. You feel what I'm saying? In his own words. So not those words, but like I said, go research that because our lives are in danger. Like for real though. Like our lifestyles and how we want to do things, and you know what I'm saying. And right now they're making situations where they are justified in saying, give me your protection. You know what I'm saying? So this is a war against our minds. Is psychology, is, you know, and it's a lot of discussions that got to be had. And if you can't continue to talk, then you out. You know what I'm saying? If you get aggressive, then you out. You know what I'm saying? If You saying something that we all know is wrong, you out. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's all that, certain words they're saying, like the misinformation, the disinformation. That's, it's all a mind game. It's all mind games. And if you're mind strong and you understand mind games, then you can't be manipulated. Then, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way. But we all gotta know what they doing first. Like, oh, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? If we, no, we all gotta know that they own some lying. They all lying first. Everybody needs to understand that they are lying, and they have to prove that they're not lying. And that's gonna take a lot, because inconsistencies are inconsistencies. And when we all figure that out, that trust needs to be earned, and people are doing things to create a lifestyle, keep a lifestyle, is we will all be under a digital dictatorship, like Minority Report, like Alita Battle Angel, Hunger Games, 2047, with all these little, you know what I'm saying? It's technical slavery for real. And then they talking about like start getting the quantum computers and CERN, and CERN, the connection between CERN and Stranger Things. You know what I'm saying? And they about to turn CERN back on in July. I already turned it back on, but it's about to be fully running in July. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the things that are going on, and when you really paying attention to this world and what everything means, you reading the symbols, you seeing the hand signs, you know what I'm saying? And you just looking, you're looking behind the entertainment they're trying to push at you. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's where the signals, that's where the science really be. As crazy as some of that may sound, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's intelligence among layered upon intelligence, layered upon intelligence, and it's deceit and lies all through that. So when you're trying to find the truth, and the first page is saying that ain't the truth, you feel what I'm saying? That's paid. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. I think I'm saying this already, but I'm gonna keep saying it because it's the truth. And it's like I said, if I'm talking to you like you my child, so I'm gonna stop it right here. Just wake up, please.